Hey everyone, this is Shahaf from COTI. I'm at Simplex today. I'm going to figure out what's going on with our debit cards and bank accounts. Follow me. Hello Nimrod, how are you?
Excellent. How are you?
For those who don't know you, can you present yourself?
Sure. Hi everyone. Nimrod Lehavi. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Simplex. Simplex is the market leader in providing on-ramps, off-ramps, and additional services to the crypto ecosystem.
That's great. And Nimrod and Simplex have been a long-term partner. And we're here today to talk about the debit cards and the bank accounts. So maybe you can describe for viewers, COTI community, what is it that we are launching together?
Excellent. So Simplex has evolved beyond just providing on-ramps. Traditionally, through debit cards and credit cards globally, we've expanded into providing real bank accounts with real IBANs to personal users and corporates who wish to have a seamless relationship between the fiat world and the crypto world. You're able to buy, sell, transact, deposit, withdraw very easily through SEPA and SWIFT to and from this bank account. And we've also became recently a principal member of the Visa network, which means we're able to issue debit cards to our partners' users. So we're able to start issuing debit cards connected to these bank accounts. So COTI users can have a branded COTI debit card connected to this bank account and transact seamlessly and very, very cheaply between crypto and fiat.
So we'll get into the bank accounts and the principal member things soon. But maybe before we get into that, you chose COTI as a design partner. What does that even mean?
Well, it means, first of all, that you guys will be first.
COTI will be first?
Yeah, COTI will be the first branded card that Simplex launches through our principal membership. It means that much more likely to provide with the features you ask for. That's the meaning of design partner.
So we can choose the features in the card.
You have more flexibility, let's say.
Okay, that's great.
We're always limited by the flexibility of the infrastructure itself. It's still traditional Visa, which is a huge conglomerate. They have a lot of limitations by themselves, but naturally with the design partner, we're trying to build the best possible product. And we're eager to hear the feedback from you and from the community.
So that's great news for the COTI community and the future cardholders, because COTI will be first. And of course, we understand the limitations of Visa and how long these processes may take. But COTI will be first and can actually set up some cool features with you.
Yeah.
So that's great news. I think the big question that everybody is asking is when cards? When cards?
When Moon. So before Moon, there will be cards. It's still going to take a while, not a few more months. It's important to understand the complexity of these systems. These systems, we're all crypto people, but crypto moves way faster than traditional systems. The traditional systems have multiple layers of limitations, both on anti-money laundering, KYC, compliance, which amount and which type of users. Everything is very, very structured, so things take a long time. We chose very early on to do things completely by the book. Sometimes it takes longer, but it's way more stable. We all know some of the crypto connected cards that used to be issued in the past. All of them are gone, all of them. It's extremely hard to maintain something which is not constructed properly. So we decided to pursue the principal membership with Visa, and we received it. Not so many companies, especially in the crypto world, have received it at all. Most of them just don't. Visa took a large leap of faith and put their confidence in us and in our brand, and enabling us to do something which is as complex as issuing debit cards, basically at our own discretion, to crypto companies. So it's a huge step on their side, and we're not going to, so to speak, bite the hand that feeds us. We want to do it as much as possible following the book. So sometimes it takes a bit longer, but it's definitely a much better and a much more stable product. So you can expect to, once you receive it, you can use it forever.
That's actually great news. So the highlights of it is that eventually it takes a few more months, but COTI will be first in getting the cards.
Yeah.
And because Simplex is a principal member and because obviously Visa trusts you as a principal member and you trust us, this chain leads to COTI holders having a very robust card. Unlike the cards that were there before and just were gone pretty fast, the cards that we have will be much more sustainable. So we wait a bit longer, but we wait the cards for a lot longer.
Absolutely. It's supposed to be a regular card, just like every other card you issue from any other bank account.
So as we explain to our community, what we are building together is much more than just a debit card. Actually, the big thing behind it is a bank account. Can you explain what is the crypto-friendly bank account? What are the advantages for users and so on?
Yeah, absolutely. So Simplex, through our European financial license, we've started issuing bank accounts to users through our partners. So the users of our partners are able to open a bank account on their name with their own IBAN, deposit money in via SWIFT or SEPA, withdraw money out via SWIFT or SEPA.
Let me just stop you there because I want to make sure that everybody understands the term SWIFT, SEPA, and so on. So by opening a bank account, you mean now users will physically have to go somewhere? Will they have
Certainly not.
So will they? So it's like a digital bank account.
Yeah. It's
and how complex is it for a user to open this sort of account?
For Europeans, it's about, I'd say, a minute or two online.
Minute or two for a bank account.
Something like that.
Okay.
Non-Europeans, a bit longer. Still, everything is online. Depending on the risk level, some will get an additional questionnaire. So for the higher risk countries, it will take 2 days or something like that. But still, almost all of them are
minutes to days.
Yeah.
That's actually amazing for a bank account. And this is like a proper bank account. So like
100% functional.
my
bank.
family can send money to this bank account. I can send money from this bank account to pay invoice.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Regular bank account.
Okay.
With the one very important feature that if you say the money is from crypto, nobody's getting crazy.
Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people understand that if you have a bank account with a usual bank, then usually the case if you sell crypto and send money in, or even if you want to buy crypto on your own discretion, you usually have a lot of headache.
Yeah.
And in Israel, for instance, you can't send money to a bank account if it comes from crypto, no matter how legit the crypto is. So with this bank account, no issues with that.
No issues whatsoever. You might be required to, again, if the amounts are big, you will be required to present source of funds, either an agreement through which you receive the crypto or a purchase of the crypto.
Yeah.
But again, it's a regular business activity, just like if you deposit 100K, people will ask for the source of funds. So
yeah, but for instance, let's say I bought a lot of Bitcoin, the price appreciated.
You've already done it.
I sold it. I can send it back to the account, no problem.
No problem at all.
So I can sell crypto and the funds will go to the bank account.
Yeah.
Can I use the bank account to easily buy crypto?
You can do both. If you prefer, you can both sell directly to the bank account or buy directly from the bank account, from the interface itself.
Wow, that's amazing. And I guess that's great for adoption too, because we can grow the community of COTI just by telling the everyday people that have issues with just acquiring their first crypto and getting inside the market is usually the toughest. Credit cards are pretty much useless in a lot of places or have limitations in others. But sending money directly from a bank account is an awesome offer.
There are no limitations on amounts there. So, with credit cards, there are certain limitations and basically the fees are becoming less effective with higher amounts. But if you want to make a large purchase of crypto, you just wire money into the bank account and you can complete the purchase from there.
Okay, and I'm not sending money from this bank account to an exchange, let's say Binance or something.
No.
I just buy directly from the bank account.
Indeed.
Wow, that's amazing. Any more advantages to the bank account?
It's getting way prettier in a few days. The design, we're just loading a new design, but I think the core purpose is to kind of blur the lines between the traditional financial system and the new financial system and making crypto a part of everyday banking transactions. And I think we're gradually moving towards that.
Okay, that's great. So we have this amazing bank account, and like the front of it from in the physical world is a card that I can use. So are we going to have a physical card, a virtual card in the app, or both?
Both. At the end of the day, you have both. Physical card is also bragging rights. You can have a card which is connected directly to your account. It's also very useful, but the virtual one is just as useful when you're buying online.
Yeah. Okay. And with bragging rights, so we're going to have a very cool COTI designed card. Can we have special cards? I don't know, maybe titanium cards or just beautiful cards, special cards with special abilities?
Absolutely. Basically speaking, if you have a number for the card, it's a card. I can provide you with titanium ones, wooden ones, whatever you want.
And we will want special cards. Just so you know. Okay, that's amazing. We look forward to that. So the big things is we are a design partner for Simplex. It means that our community will get the cards first. We understand that this may take time because
slightly more. Yeah. It's not years ahead. It's just a few more months to tie everything together to the satisfaction of the large fiat traditional corporations.
Yeah. And the upside of it is that these cards will be stable and long-lasting and not something that comes and goes.
Yeah.
And they are connected to a crypto-friendly bank account, which means that blurring the lines, as you said, between traditional fiat and crypto. We're going to put eventually everything in the Viper app, so users can actually interact with the world with it. We're going to have physical cards as well, and we're going to have some bragging rights on the cards.
Nice card. I'm personally very much looking forward to the nice card.
Are you going to have a COTI card?
Of course.
Nice. All right. Thanks a lot, Nimrod.